The United States women's national soccer team USWNT revived by a fresh-faced coaching staff and a roster of young, dynamic players positioned to keep the squad at the top of the table for the next decade or more, won the Olympic gold medal on Saturday at Parc des Princes, defeating Brazil in the final 1-2-0. Team USA, which hadn't won an Olympic gold medal since 2012 in London, and was bounced from last year's World Cup in the round of 16. The earliest ever exit for an American team returns to its familiar position as the team to beat. After a scoreless first half in which Brazil attacked early and often, with an attempt at goal to minutes in and a fantastic chance in stoppage time that U.S. keeper Lisaner kept out of the net. Mallory Swanson put the U.S. on the scoreboard in the 57th minute with a barely defended run up the left side, off an assist from Korbin Albert. Sophia Smith was closer to the ball, but Swanson realized Smith was offsides. "I was like, don't touch it, do not touch this," Swanson said. "But then it was on me to put it away off of a pass from Albert." Swanson had an earlier opportunity to score and failed to get the ball in the net. "In the first half, I had an opportunity that was kind of similar, and I didn't put it away," she said. So just mentally, I was envisioning that. When she did put it away, it invigorated the U.S. women, who followed with a couple more crowd-pleasing opportunities that were blocked by Brazilian defenders. The learning that we're obtaining in the meetings, the field, everything that we're taking in. I think that's probably the coolest thing for me, U.S. Captain Lindsey Horan said before the Olympics. To see players really thinking and really asking questions and getting challenged, that's what we need. Hayes made the difficult decision to leave U.S. legend Alex Morgan off the Olympic roster. But that choice allowed Hayes to add a trio of lethal ball strikers, Swanson, 26, Sophia Smith, 24, and Trinity Rodman, 22, to shoulder the scoring load.
They have scored 10 of the USWNT's 12 Olympic goals. Rodman curled a beautiful strike into the top left corner of the goal in extra time against Japan in the quarterfinal. Smith scored late against Germany in the semi-final to give the United States a 1-0 victory, and Swanson scored the gold medal winning goal. After the victory, Hayes attributed the victory to the team's dogged belief in themselves, despite the World Cup finish, a trait that she, as a Brit, feels she shares in common with Americans. "Winning is in my DNA, and this is part of their DNA, and that mentality is why I love this country," she said. "That's why I'm so made for it, because of that mentality of never, ever say die, and gut it out and grit it out and grind it out. We find things in ourselves that weren't there before." She credited the US with giving her opportunities early in her own career, and said, "America means more to me than most people realize. I was a 20-year-old who came from a pretty stuffy society that didn't embrace the women's game or women in football, and I went to America, and they looked after me, and they nurtured me, and they opened doors for me, and they gave me opportunities that England never, ever gave. And I'm just so happy to repay that faith in me."